Hey guys, welcome back to Dueling Destinations. So it's that time again of the year, banlist season time. And you guys all know that with the banlist, it affects every player out there. If you are hit by the banlist in your deck design, or you're not hit, that makes your deck even more powerful. We never know. Konami always has something different for us, but this is a list comprised of stuff that I think should be banned, should be limited. There are also semi-limited cards and no longer on the ban list. Do we really need them on the ban list? I don't think so. But that's my opinion, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and help me get to that 200 subscriber mark. I am working pretty hard on trying to get more of my content out, and I do appreciate you guys sharing my work. So let's go into the ban list. True Kings of all calamities should be banned. That's like for sure should be banned. That card is just doesn't let you play Yu-Gi-Oh. I know that Zexal is also a card that says the same thing, but Zexal is a bit easier to out than True King of all calamities because it's played in Virtual World, and Virtual World can just go into this guy super easy. And because of the trap card, even if you try to get rid of the True Kings, they can always trigger the trap card to get True Kings off the field and still have the effect resolve. So that's kind of hard once your opponent really can't play True Kings. Of course, there are rogue decks like, let's see, any trap deck out there. Back row deck, Sub-Terrors are pretty good against it. That's pretty good, but if you're just trying to enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh, True Kings of all calamities is pretty difficult to get over. Now let's go straight into the limited list. The limited list is also a little bit for me. It's a bigger list than I would want, but honestly, Cyber Angel Ben 10 is probably gonna go to 1. I don't think Konami is gonna hit it more than that because it is still searchable, and I know you can recur it multiple times in the Drytron deck, but just limiting to 1 and not being able to use so many Ben 10s, I think gives it a fair matchup, especially with the new cards coming out in the new set for Drytron, so that's going to be a plus. Also, another card that I believe is going to get hit, it has been hit in the OCG, and I think it's going to be Nadir's Servant. I think this card is going to probably go to 1. The amount of pluses that this card gives multiple decks as an engine, I think it's probably gonna get hit at 1, if not probably at 2, but I'm saying more at 1, guys. That's just me. That's just a powerful card. It's I don't know, it's just too crazy. And one card that I know a lot of people are not gonna agree with me, and they always have this one thing, it goes either to 0 or to 3. I just want to see Konami bring it out at 1 and really let us know that there's a possibility of this card coming out, and that's going to be Max C. I know a lot of people only agree with content creators saying to 0 or 3 and it's all in the luck and who draws it first. If it's that 1, that's fine. That's what Yu-Gi-Oh is. Making a ratio work for you and making sure that you can get a 1 card on there. That's what I believe it is. Another card that I think that should be limited is Quick Launch. Quick Launch is just E-Tele for rocket monsters. I know it's very limiting on there, but Quick Launch is pretty broken. So yeah, we're gonna consider Quick Launch. If not, just bring E-Tele back out. That'd be fine. Another card that I think is gonna be a bit of a challenge, and people won't like this because Konami just got it out. But honestly, with one of this card, it kind of makes everything all fair. I don't think it's gonna be too bad. It's gonna be Red Eyes Fusion. I know Sub-Terror just won with running 3 copies of it, and that's basically what gave them the power. So Red Eyes Fusion should go down to 1. Another interesting card I think that should go down to 1 that is under the radar for a long time now is Alistair the Invoker. With running triple copies of Magical Meltdown in the deck and a Terraforming and triple Alistair, you have 7 copies of Alistair in your deck. That's why you can only run 2 invocations. Well, that's why most people run 2 invocations. So yeah, I think Alistair should go down to 1. And just to be a bit fair to everyone, I'm saying Subterra Final Battle should be that one. One card that I think should affect the back row deck a lot. One card that I think should go to one is also Cursed Eldland. That searches out their boss monster. Basically, we need a guy at 1. I'm just giving you guys options on here that I think should go to 1. Card that I think that should go to 1 as well on my limited list, I'm gonna start naming them, is Soul Eating Oviraptor. Yeah, I give dinosaurs a little bit of hate on there, but hey, I like the deck. I had it before, but I think Oviraptor should have been hit long ago in the ban list. One card that I really want to see off the ban list right now is Magispector Unicorn Kieran. Pendulums do need the love on there, so I think that should come back. At least one. Let's see what it does to the meta. There's more broken cards than Kieran out there that can recur themselves over and over. Come on, we have infinite negates with Miss Valley Bird. That's too crazy. Apex Avian. Just giving so many negates on there. It takes a bit longer to set up, but I think Kieran can come out. One card that is just me wanting to come out because I want to play the deck back is Draco Slaying King. Masterpiece, people are gonna feel, he's too broken, he cannot be affected by anything if you tribute the right monsters, but hey, Dragoon is almost the same thing, and Dragoon pops card and gives you damage. Only thing is that Dragoon is fan base, that it's for the fans mostly. And another card that should be off is Orcus Harp Horror. Let's give Orcus a little bit of love, you know, see if they can continue to compete with the meta now. And just some cards I think that should be off just because they've been there a long time. Performage plus Fire, Performapal Monkey Keyboard, and also Performapal Joker. I think that should probably get off the list. It's about time. Let's give Pendulum some power back and let's see what they can do as a mechanic, because Master Rule 5 did affect them a lot. Another card that's pretty questionable of getting it off the ban list is Thunder Dragon Colossus. Come on, we have a lot of cards that do almost the same thing like him. Only thing that a lot of decks can splash him, so it's been reprinted. It is accessible by many people, and if you can splash him in your deck, go ahead, go for it. Well, we all know that Firewall Dragon will be coming back off the ban list. It's gonna be coming off with an errata, but I think it's pretty good. It's pretty fair. At least at 1. Let's try it out at 1, Konami. Let's see what Cyrus can do for you. One card that I really want to come off the ban list is Heavy Metal for Electromite. Pendulums again. We're trying to get some love from Pendulums. If you guys seen a pattern here, I kinda like Pendulums too. And let's go into some cards that people never would think about getting off the ban list. I'm talking about just let's put it at 1. Let's put it at 1. Let's put Ancient Fairy Dragon back to 1. Let's put Danglang back to 1. MX Saber Invoker. Let's give those decks some more power. They've been power crept. The new decks out here are locking you out of the deck completely. So let's get Salamangreat Mirage Stalio back to 1. Let's get Giant Trune back to 1. That's gonna be a bit crazy, right? All the back row decks out there. We have Feather Duster that destroys all the cards. Giant Trune returns back everything. And finally, we got Vanity's Emptiness. Yeah, I think we can get that back to 1. It's a slow format. We can get rid of cards either way. We have a lot of back row hate, so that works out. And for my semi-limited list, these cards, I know a lot of people don't like having semi-limited. Again, I think it's just an option here. Let's try them out before we put them off the list completely. Let's put back Harpy's Feather Duster back to 2. It's been at 1. It hasn't been doing too much in the format. Red Reboot. There's a lot of back row deck right now. Red Reboot at 2 is going to be pretty good, guys. Come on. I think Red Reboot can get off the list. I want them to give back Call by the Grave. At least a 2. I know they need to sell the new set, but I think Call by the Grave is pretty good. I think it gives you a very defensive option and helps you execute your combos. This can bring combo decks back to life. And again, for my true Draco players out there, you know, all 10 of us, let's get Dynamite Knight, the true Draco fighter, back. He's been on ban list forever. If we can't get Masterpiece, let's get him back. Or even Diagram, right? Give me Diagram back to 2. That's gonna be pretty cool. And now for some, you know, out of the ordinary wish list. Reinforcement of the army. Let's get back that to 2. Let's see what warriors can do. Let's power up war rats. Right? They're an underrated deck. I think they're pretty good. They might not be the best, but with a little bit of help, I feel like we can do a lot with them. Give us another row though. Trickstar Light Stage. Let's get Trickstars back. I mean, it was annoying, but hey. Right now, Vanity's Ruler, you can't special summon. Subterra Guru, a lot of back row. I feel like giving us a fighting chance against a lot of back row decks, it's pretty good. I like playing back row decks. I actually have a couple. Alter guys, that's pretty cool. I like that deck. And one card I think should be able to come off the list, Skill Drain. Virtual World's gonna get powered up by Skill Drain. That's fine. Let's take away Calamities. That's okay. We should be able to get that done. And now off the list. No longer banned. Let's get these guys off the list. They have no reason to be on the list. That's my opinion. They're strong, but they're even more powerful cards now. I'm talking about the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. They're at that one. It's once per turn now. You can kind of abuse it in Dragon Links, but Dragon Links is barely struggling to stay afloat right now. So I think they can come up back. Dark Grepher. Let's give our Dark Warrior players a little bit of power on here. You know, Rhoda, Dark Grepher, let's give them some power. Let everyone have a little bit there. Cyframe Lord Omega. Honestly, I have 1 copy and I don't think I would use more than 1 copy. If there's like an infinite loop combo there that Omega can rip all the cards in hand. Yeah, there's already a card that stops you from making any plays. Let's get a Hero Lives back. There's so many hand traps to stop that card. Heroes are pretty good. Let's give them some love on there, some GX love. Destiny Hero Malicious. Yeah, sure. We're doing a lot of links, are we? It's gonna be pretty good for Synchros as well. But link summoning, let's give it back. Yeah, Malicious should be back on here. And finally, well, I have a strong feeling this card's coming off the list. True King's Return. Again, let's get some Draco in here. Let's try to control some back row. All my people out there, all 10 of you Draco players, let me know what's going on. Let's try to get these cards off the list, right, Konami? We do appreciate it. Well, guys, that was my banlist prediction. It's a bit more lengthier than other people. I went a bit more in depth and detail on what I wanted to see after the list. Again, this is all my personal opinion. If you don't agree with me, let me know down in the comment section down below what we can do different, how it can be better, and what would it work. Honestly, thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a great night. Remember to like, subscribe, and share with your friends.